Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, if you're new here, hi, I'm Lemia and this is Lemia's Life, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you my physical TBR. It's huge, so you're going to have to bear with me a little bit. I'm really excited to read this book, and I've been reading non-stop the past week, so yeah, let me show you my TBR. The first book in my TBR is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I've actually been dying to read this book and I've had it for a while actually, and I was just wondering, and leave a comment down below if I should do this or not, but I wanted to buy Powerful and Reckless and then start reading this because I think someone kept on TikTok a tandem reading order and I think I want to follow it. I'm not sure, but I've heard a lot of people saying that it's a really good book and I really want to read it, but I feel like I want to wait a little till I have like a bit of the series and then start reading it. I don't know. Tell me down below what I should do, but I might start this soon if I finish reading all these books that are next to me, as you can see, but I don't know if I can keep up. The next three books are summer books because a lot of people have been telling me you need to read summer books during the summer, and I haven't really read any summer books. I only read the Summer I Turned Pretty series. So the summer books I have here are Just for the Summer by Abby, and I've been dying to read this. I've seen a lot of people post about it and stuff, and I'm like, this is gonna be an interesting book. I haven't seen any spoilers about it on TikTok. I just heard like they're a cute couple or whatever, so it makes me more anticipated to read this book. The next two are You and Me on Vacation and Beach Read by Emily Henry. I've heard a lot of things about Emily Henry, and she's a good author. I just mixed up my words. Sorry. I heard that she's a good author and her books are really interesting, and my friend just got matching bookmarks. She's so cute, and I'm hoping to buy bookmarks soon, but yeah, these are the two summer books. The next two books we have are by Anna Huang, and they're from the If Love series, and it's If Love Had a Price and If We Were Perfect. So the thing about these two books is that they're in the third person. I don't really like books that are in the third person. I'm sorry, I'm really mumbling my words today for some reason, but I don't really like books that are in the third person. I read the first two books and they were okay, I guess, but I really scanned through them mostly because third person is like doesn't give me motivation to read a book. But I'm hoping that these two will be interesting to read, so I'm saving them for when I don't have any books to read these two. Next, bear with me, okay? The book I'm about to show you, some people might hate me for showing this book, but it's true, and it's Restore Me from the Shatter Me series. So I read the first three books and two novellas from the series, and then I came across this and I stopped everything. I stopped reading the whole series after this book. To be fair, Unravel Me was a bit boring and a bit long. Ignite Me was fun. I loved it. Don't get me wrong, amazing. I bought this book. When I bought this book, I had the Dreamland Billionaire series waiting for me on my shelf, the first one. So I read the first one, and then I bought the rest of the series, and then I bought more books and more books. So I kind of forgot about the series. I already know how it ends. I saw everything on TikTok, and I've been dying to finish it, but I feel like I get a bit bored. But I'm hoping to finish it. See, I even have a bookmark in the book because I was reading it and then I stopped. I'm on page 81. I'm hoping to finish this. I heard a lot of good things about it. Next is Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. It's from the Knockmount series. I was gonna say Knockmount Springs, but that's Chestnut Springs. So it's from the Knockmount series. I read the first two, and if you watched my other video, my first video, you would know that I said that I lost motivation reading the third one. So it's a huge book as well. So yeah, I actually can't wait to read it. I heard it's better than the first two. Next is the first book from the Dirty Air series, Throttled by Lauren Asher, and I am dying to read this. The thing is, I only have this book from the series, and I want to buy the rest before I start the series because I know I'm going to be hooked from the first page. So that's what I'm waiting for. That's what you're wondering. Next is the fourth book from the Inheritance Game series, and it's The Brothers Hawthorne. It's the only book that has the brothers' POVs, and again, if you watched my other video, you would know that I DNF'd the third book, so I haven't been excited to read the fourth book, but I'm hoping this one is better than the last one. So the next three books are a series. Yeah, they're a series. The first two are Haunting and Haunting Adeline, and then a novella, Where's Molly? So this is gonna be my first dark romance series. I don't know if I should start it a bit lighter, but yeah, these are what I have, and I've been dying to read them because a lot of my friends, one friend specifically, she has been non-stop about Zaid, so I need to meet him in person. I need to read about him. Next is also a series, and it's the Caraval series and Once Upon a Broken Heart. So they're interconnected series, and I've already read Caraval. It wasn't the best book, but I heard the rest of the series is the Greatest Showman vibes, and the rest of the series is a lot better than the first book, because the first book is more of a fantasy. You barely get to experience anything. It's just the girl running away. I'm saying the girl because I forgot the names. I haven't read it in a while, and it's been on my bookshelf for long. And so we have here Legendary, and then Finale, Once Upon a Broken Heart, The Ballad of Never After, and A Curse of True Love. So I'm hoping these are better than the first book. And I heard the three books of Once Upon a Broken Heart are really, really good. So I'm hoping they're up to my expectations. Next is If You Had Been With Me, and If Only I Had Told Her by Laura Nolan. Sorry if I'm saying the names wrong, by the way. So these books, I've heard a lot of people cry in these books. I've heard a lot of people saying the first book is much better than the second, or the second is much better than the first. I heard one of the main characters are dead. How am I supposed to read with a dead person? But that's what makes me excited. So I'm thinking of reading them after I'm done with the Chestnut Springs series. I'm hoping they're as good as they sound. Next is A Court of Thorns and Roses. I was gonna say of Roses. So ACOTAR series are a very, very popular series, and I've been wanting to buy all these books as shown on the screen and read them in an order I've seen on TikTok, where it's a tandem read, but not by chapter, by books. And I've heard if you follow them, all of the events will be in set and whatever. But I'm broke. I bought way too many books this year. As you can see, I have too many books to read. So I just bought the first one, and I thought I'll read this, and if it's interesting, I'll buy the rest and see how it goes. I'm not really broke. This is a joke, by the way. But yeah, I'm gonna see where it takes me. Next is Love in Other Words. Oh my god, you guys. Again, if you watched my previous video, you know I'm super duper excited to read this. It came in the mail, and I couldn't contain myself. I was looking through the pages and whatever, and then closing it, and looking again and closing it. I've been dying to read this, and one of my friends is really, really obsessed with this book, and she really, really loves this book. So I need to know, is this worth the hype? Because I need to read this book and see by myself. The next book is Archer's Voice, and a lot of people have read this. A lot of people have also cried reading this. I don't really cry reading books, you guys, and I'm hoping that this book will actually make me cry because I heard it's so sad. And I've read a lot of other things, and this also comes, whoa, this is also an exclusive with an exclusive extended epilogue. That's gonna be fun. That is. Next two books are, I don't know if they're a series or standalones that are interconnected, but The Love Hypnosis and Love on the Brain. I got these for my birthday and I'm dying to read them. As you can see, every single book here, I'm dying to read. Anyway, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll be able to read through all of these books during the summer because I really want to read through these books this summer. So tell me how many books you have in your TBR down in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on my other social media pages, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.